What's up, YouTube? Devam Diggity here, and today we got another market watch video. These are just becoming daily at this point. Just because, just want to take a look at the prices again, talk about some stuff, and yeah, let's get right into it. And I just wanted to say before, again, thank you all so much for all the support on the videos. It really means a lot, and I've really enjoyed interacting with all you guys down in the comments section. So keep it up. Love talking about the game, talking about prices. That's a lot of fun. And also, we did finally. I got my Discord set up yesterday. A couple people I know have already joined. Really shout out to y'all. And I'm still getting more channels and stuff added, but we got a Discord where I'll be checking all the time, talk to you guys, interact, and all that good stuff. So let's take a look at Romance Dawn, because as you can see, the prices of everything have gone up. And as the commenter said, yes, these listings don't mean the cards are actually selling, so they could just be inflated. So let's see what people are actually paying for the cards, because that is true. If these cards get bought out like this and these prices just sit for a while, eventually the people are just have to sell, and the prices will go down. But it's just a matter of, if people are going to pay this much for the card, then people they keep listing it this much. So let's take a look at Law. I mean, Law has statistically been around like a $400 card, yeah, around 380 to 400. So that makes sense. That one's been sitting up there. But let's take a look at Zoro here. We see Zoro shot up to 500, but the cheapest one that people have bought yesterday actually was 400. So that's good. It looks like this card shouldn't be selling at this 500 price. Should be selling around the 300, even 340. That's what I think is more reasonable for people. Oh, that was a Japanese that sold for 277. Okay, that makes sense why this one was so cheap and is an outlier. So Zoro, probably like a $400 card as well. Nami is only selling at 300. Wow, two sold today for 300. I did not even see those listings go up. Those must have been like overnight sometime. Oh, Priorata selling for more. That makes sense. But yeah, Nami only around like a $300 card, guys. Let's keep looking. What I really want to look at is King. Are people paying this? There's no way someone actually bought one for 150. Like, don't be this guy. King should be like down here. This is $90. So yeah, I doubt no one's gonna buy these listings down here. It's just this card is not worth it, guys. And you also got to remember, on all these market watches, most of the time we're talking about all these alt arts that have jumped and exploded in price. But if you go look, if you don't want to the alt, you just want to play the game, stuff is still kind of affordable. Yeah, you get some SRs like Kid and Mihawk here, they're like 16, $20, but that's not that bad. Considering the alts are like $50, $70, right? So if you still want to play the deck, it is still affordable to play and buy just the regular versions of cards. As you can see, like, yeah, the alt leaders are like cool and everyone wants them, but you want to pay $500, you want to pay 25 cents to play the deck. So that is what people have to remember as well. If you're looking to play the game, it isn't as bad as people are hyping the market right now, because mainly the hype around the market is around the alt art cards. Of course, you have your outliers. You have your SR Borsalinos that are 50. You have your secret rare Katakuris that are 70, $80. And those cards are the problem. And the queens, like starter deck stuff, that is an actual problem when it comes to playing the game, because there's like no way for people to get those cards because there's only been one printing, or it's in a structured deck that's not really getting printed anymore. And that's where you're having a lot of problems with the price of the game actually increasing and people wanting to build a variety of decks. That's where you run into some money, because it just depends on what color you're playing. You're gonna have to spend that much just for staples of the color, and without reprints of those cards, that's where the game is becoming really expensive to play. Of course, there is budget options like we've been talking about. You got Bello Betty, $100. Blue Croc is like 150. And next set, Reiju is probably gonna be a pretty cheap deck because she's gonna be like the Bello Betty of this set, where you don't really need any older cards. The deck is pretty much contained in set 6, and I think there's only one SR or maybe two for the deck. It's just be like Bella Betty, how Bella Betty had like Koala and stuff. So that deck is also going to be another budget deck coming out, which should be friendly for more people. Um, in EB01, I don't think there's any self-contained deaths because that's like a mini set. It's mainly just providing support to other sets. But I'm sure in set 7 there will be another deck that comes out where the core of the deck is pretty much in that set. So that will also help drive down or add variety for people to be able to play different decks, which is a good thing, a really good thing for the game. And if you want to play green, you know, the Uta structure deck coming out, you really just got to buy Film Namis, and I mean that deck's pretty much built for you. Maybe some SR Kids if you want, but that is another thing to keep in mind if you want to splash and play green because you've never played green before. So keep that in mind. Next, we will go ahead and take a look at Paramount War. Let's see how they're doing today. Let's see how GARP is doing. Are boxes actually selling at this price? Okay, so yeah, boxes are still $330. That's what I thought. All the $330 boxes got bought up. So now the cheapest one is $360. We'll see if those sell. I doubt they'll probably still sit around $330, but you never know. They might shoot up a little bit more. People wanting to try and pull the Ultra leaders. People are saying set 2 leaders are on the chopping block for Rising, and they are starting to slowly go up. I know we were talking about GARP the other day. People actually are paying $140 for GARP, so be on the lookout for that. He probably is around this $140 mark because people are just willing to buy it. So, and Whitebeard is fluctuating between 160 and 170. None sold today. You can always just get the Japanese one for $50. If you're just playing at locals and stuff, I'm sure most locals won't mind if you're using Japanese leaders and stuff because you don't want to pay the $160 price tag. And then you can just buy a cheap version if you have to go to a big tournament and stuff. Honestly, that's what I would start doing is if you really just want the alt leaders for your collection, you could always get the Japanese version. They're almost 9 times out of 10 going to be cheaper than what you're going to pay over here. And yeah, you can't use them in like official tournaments, but most of the time, I'm sure local tournaments will let you play with them. But make sure you ask your locals, of course. Don't just go in there under the assumption that you'll be able to play with them. But I have a feeling most locals will let you play with Japanese cards, at least for leaders and stuff. Just to play with your favorite cards. You know, you want the artwork. Let's see who else has gone up here. Borsellino and Kuzan have been sitting up there. Rush Ace is still sitting at $100. Are people buying it for $100? Yeah, people are paying. People are paying $100 for Rush Ace. That is scary to see, especially because they announced the new premium collection. There's been images on Twitter I've seen of the new premium collection, and it has Ace in the artwork, I believe. So people are saying they might reprint Rush Ace, or they might be printing some Ace events. So we'll have to wait and see what they're going to do there. But that is also scary because it doesn't look like Borsellino is going to get a reprint in that. And that's what some people are banking on too. So this card might see a rise down here. But we'll have to wait and see. Nami alt, yeah. Is this Japanese? Yep, Japanese Nami alt selling. People are buying it for $90. Jeez. Some people are looking forward to that Film Uta structure deck, that's for sure. I would just buy the regular version. I wouldn't buy that. People also, this Luffy, paying $50 for the Luffy. That is understandable. I mean, all alt arts right now are just liable to spike at any time because that's just what people are doing. We're in this big bubble of people are trying to play on the fear of there's not going to be any more, and so they're buying stuff up, hoping to resell it for profit. And if the Bandai announces like 1 or 2 things of reprint, then you might see this bubble pop, and everything might start crashing. I mean, hopefully that would be best case scenario, right? Because then everyone can affordably buy their alt cards that they want, bling out their decks, have a lot of fun with the game. So I know that's what a lot of people are waiting for. They want this big market bubble that we're in right now to pop, and so everyone will be happy. And I agree. I think that's better for the growth of the game if everyone's able to play with their favorite cards and bling out their deck. Because I mean that's why I like to play Pokemon so much, collecting all the full art supporters and all them. in like all the extended arts now that they're printing for cards, and just makes you have more fun playing with your deck, and I think that's helps people enjoy the game, and that's what it's all about. Looking down here though, not too much movement in all the regular stuff. Like I said, like Rush Aces, $100 for the alt art, $8 for the regular guys. Like the regular versions of cards are just way cheaper. If you're trying to play the game, just go with these. Don't worry about blinging it out. That'll come later on. Just get the cards to play, because the game is fun. You don't need alt arts to have fun. I know people just want everything. Their shiny cardboard to look even better, but the game itself is fun, and you'll have a good time even if you're just playing with the regular version of cards. I've found at least. This guy has shot up. Well, he's not shot up, but he's gone from $1 to $2. So, like I said, playset you want to buy of him. Same with Odin. I still need to pick that up. I will be picking that up tomorrow. Actually, I'll be purchasing a playset of Odin's. But all this stuff down here looks pretty fine. I know all the structure decks and nothing has really changed along all the structure decks. They pretty much stay the same. Soga King movement. What do we got? What you got for me? Sold at 700 this morning. Sold at 670, 670. Soga King is finally gaining value. I mean, that's good, I guess, for me since I pulled one. But I mean, I'm not gonna sell it because it's just like a collection. I like it in my collection, so I don't have any plans on selling it right now. I mean, if time gets tough, of course, I'll list any card. But right now, I'm comfortable just sitting on my Soga King and enjoying it for what it is. But yeah, Soga King movement, that is interesting to see. Lowest listings are 700, and it actually sold today. Boxes slowly going up. It brings me pain every time I see the box price go up. Brings me pain. But all these leaders are starting to go up too over here. Lucci up to 70. People buying it? Yep. One did. 60, 48. LP. I would still pay 50 for LP for sure. Because I'm sure it can't be that bad. If you're not trying to grade the cards, like LP is fine. Nami still solidly sitting at 240. And it makes me sad as well because I really wanted to buy that card too. I still might. It's just not on the top of the priority list anymore. You know what I mean? But the Soga King alt's only at $20. This is a really cool artwork as well. You could just play that. Usopp's regular Soga King still $10. Might be a good pickup. I'm probably gonna pick up 2 more tomorrow. I'll probably pick up 2 more of these. Just so I have like 3 to 4. That's enough for all the decks that are gonna play him. Pauly's still sitting down in the dumps, but hey, Purple Luffy's kind of cheap. And Rush Usopp, I picked up a playset. I'm still waiting on that to get here, but been messing around with Blue Croc with Rush Usopp and stuff, so that's pretty funny to see. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Nothing. I haven't seen any big jumps. The only big jumps I've really noticed from yesterday would be these over here, Boa. I saw she shot up. People haven't paid the 190 yet, but I saw she was at 160 yesterday, and people are paying the 160. Hopefully people don't pay this 190 because this card doesn't need to keep going up right now. I mean, it is beautiful artwork, but I think it's fine sitting at 2. Hey, maybe I'll try and trade my SP Boa with some cash for a Nami alt lead. Maybe I'll try and do that because that wouldn't be that bad of a deal, honestly. These booster boxes still at 140. That's not bad. I'll probably pick one up for my sealed collection. But as you guys can already tell, this Rebecca leader is just going up and up. And Dressrosa hype, man. People have paid the $80 price for it. Well, someone got one for $70. That's pretty good. But just a few days ago, she was like 65, 70. But I mean, even like last week, 60. She's in like the 60s at the beginning of the month. And within 8 days, she's already gone up almost $20. So just keep that in mind with this card. I don't know. This card is shooting up. I guess there's a lot of Rebecca hype with the new rumored support. and some of the cards that they've revealed. VV is also ticking up. Grapple Dofi is just sitting at 55. Croc also 55. Queen though, slowly on the move. She was $25 when we kept talking about it. Now she's up 33. And this card right here, this secret VV alt art, um, is on the move, and people are actually paying this $30 price for it. I'm so glad I just said I pulled the trigger on her like last week or a week before when she was like 17. I said, you know what? I really want this card for my collection. It looks sick. I'm just gonna pay the money and get it, even if I don't play it. And I'm glad I did because she's doubled in price now. So that was a good pickup there. But I guess people just really like that artwork. That's why she's exploding. Because the regular version, I mean, the regular version has creeped up like $1. I'm pretty sure she's down here now. She's still like $5, so you can just pick up this one if you want to test around like Bello Betty or something, or any other red like aggro deck. You could try her out in. All these guys though still sitting relatively the same. Again, I might pick up a playset of this guy tomorrow too, just because secret rare. I want to have playsets because I'm just scared of a category event ever happening again where secret rares are $80 a piece, and I just want to make sure I have playsets. That's honestly my fear and why I'm buying playsets of the secrets. Just because I never want to have another category incident happen again. Not that it will. Like we never know what's going to be relevant, but just it's just for my safety how I feel. So I've been doing that. Finally, let's go take a look at set 5. Doesn't look anything too crazy. I'm probably going to buy Betty and Sabo tomorrow. As well as Rosinante. I might buy him tomorrow too. Just get these 3 leaders so I have them for my collection. But again, guys, if you're looking at this like expensive, like the only card in Sakazuki right now that's really expensive is Borsellino. I mean, the Lucci's and Rebecca's will run you a little bit. Well, not really Lucci, but Rebecca will. As you see, $3, $6. But like, just buy play sets of all these guys. That's what I did. I bought play sets of. Well, I didn't buy play sets. I did buy a kid because I opened 4 boxes of OP05 and pulled 1 kid. And so I just bought a playset because I needed it. So because I was playing Purple Luffy at a tournament. And I mean, I overpaid, of course, because it was like right there. I bought, and this was when my kid was at like 13 a piece, so I bought them for like 11 a piece. I'm pretty sure. And so yeah, I definitely like wasted some money there because I knew he was gonna go down, but I needed it for the tournament that day, so I really didn't have a choice. Secret Kaido dropping a little bit. Of course, all the Revolutionary Army stuff we went over. Are people actually buying it at this price though? They are. They're buying it at the $20. Dude, this guy was dirt cheap. Everyone laughed at this guy saying he's not good. He's not gonna be good. $8 alt, and now people are actually buying it for $20. That is crazy, guys. That is crazy. But that's just the bubble. That's where the bubble we're in. I mean, we can go take a look. We can go shop the market as a whole. And I know we never really talk about these cards. Just because the sales and stuff are just like non-existent. I mean, the graded for 15 grand. Like no one's paying that for this right now. At least like not that we know of. I heard one did sell for like 100K. I think it was like a black label though. I think I saw that, or maybe it was 80K, something like that. I think one did sell. But Treasure Cup Zoro, I know people are really hyped on this artwork. I mean, it looks so sick. People really want to win this card. And the last one is sold for like $3 grand. That's about what I've seen people discussing their selling theirs for. This price is just not. It doesn't matter. Dude, this card. I wish this was just regular altar. This artwork is so sick. And I've heard people are like. I've seen some rumblings. People talking about buying all these like Treasure Cup and like championship cards. But I mean, I would stay away from those unless you really got money to spend. Queen, only 1 queen out, dang. But I just see like all these listings too in the East of all these players just like having so many copies of all these cards because they just have so many more events. And I feel like that's really where we're missing out over here. Is there's just not enough events putting enough of these cards out into the market. Champ Marco, yeah, people were talking about that yesterday. Kuzan and Borsalinos. Usopp's. Otama. I'm just looking through the higher cost of the market because we never really browse a lot of the, like, championship cards and stuff. And if you guys want to see more like price watches and stuff on the championship cards, let me know. Because I don't really tend to look at them that much. And now here we go. There we go. I was talking about this. The premium card collection best set volume 1. Oh, this is volume 1. They just announced volume 2 of this on Twitter. I saw. They just announced volume 2, so keep that in mind. Get ready for when the premium Bandai releases, because I'm gonna want to pick that up. And I didn't realize this Nami was in this set. Darn, I kind of wanted to get her, so might have to pay a little extra just to get one copy just for a collection. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up this market watch, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, leave a like. It really helps me out. If you're new, make sure you subscribe for more One Piece content coming soon. And until next time, YouTube, we'll see you later.